Kids and cadets, happy Father's Day. I hope you're having a good day so far. Take a break, eat a donut, drink some coffee. So, yesterday, I ended up messing with a couple of things. Did a video on the GMC truck. My son came over. We had brunch at the Metro Diner on University Parkway. That was nice to see him. I messed with this Craftsman blower for customer of mine. Guys dropped off a few mowers for me. There's the mailman. He's just putting envelopes in the box, no packages. We're going to talk about packages in a minute. So I told him I'd mess with it. So I went ahead and got another carb for it. I took the carb off. Stuff was upside down, backwards, so I didn't mess with it. But I kind of did it a little backwards. I should have sprayed it with happy juice to see if it would fire off. I put the new carb on, was messing with it, made sure my lines were clear, blew out the fuel filter, checked the plug. Plug was fine. So I got low compression under 25 psi. I put some motor oil in it and it goes up a little more, nearly to 25. So we have not enough compression. So that was a dead deal on that. Radiator for the GMC came in. Amazon guy stopped out front in one of their electric vehicles. He didn't seem very friendly. My son and I were actually talking about this at Metro Diner. So the original cost of this was $112, but if you look at the description, it says other buying choices. Under the description, there'll be a number in blue, and this was $50 and something cents. So we were discussing, well, would it be beat up? Would it have been used? So it's definitely been beat up. It's held on with one staple here, so we got to look at this thing. Hopefully it's not damaged, but I can tell by the wrapping it hasn't been installed. This could easily have been installed. They didn't like it and send it out wet. It just looks like it was dropped there. It's got an original shipping label, Amanda in El Paso, Texas, or San Antonio. So this went to San Antonio. Amanda shipped it back to Amazon, to their warehouse, and then the Amazon driver just dropped it off. So we're going to talk about these two red turds. We're going to try to start this Murray Sprint, the old Pulsar Sprint style. This is a 04, and we have a newer style 2017 Murray here that's been cannibalized. So they stole the blade off it. I guess they were figuring this was unfixable. They stole the recoil. I don't know why they took off the flywheel. I removed the spring here to get the flywheel back down. We'll look at that in a minute. Here's the engine number, the 08 Papa 5020110 Frank 1, 5th month 2017. So let me get you back on the stand. What are you fathers going to do today? You don't know? So I think I could do something with this 2017 Murray. I can run this number and figure out if it's a 450 or a 500. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, here we go. I could run this number. It's the product number 9611-43201, catalog MP12450. So I'm guessing it's the 450 series. Engine 21-inch cut. Okay, it looks like engine was made in the 5th month. The body is made in the 6th month, 14th day, 2017. So Mr. Cluck and I were looking around. There was no oil in this, very little oil. Somebody's taken the gas tank off, the governor spring. So I kind of was putting some pressure on the flywheel, and I think this thing's got compression. The valves seem to be moving. See right there, we got compression. It's not freewheeling. Right there, the double bump. So I think if I put parts back onto this thing, see double bump there, we got compression. Valves appear to be opening and closing. So I think rust was the deal on this, so that they used the other parts for another machine possibly. Okay, let's move over to this thing. I took the recoil off because I saw a piece of metal here dangling, and what it is this tin here might have vibrated off. But it goes something like this for the air deflection. So I got that out of the way. Tightened up the intake tube. Both the bolts are missing here. It was tied down to the recoil with this thing. Both springs are there. I tightened up the head bolts. They weren't loose. So let's try to fire this thing off with some juice. I'm just going to put the recoil back on temporarily. Hopefully the blade doesn't hit the deck. So we'll do that. I'll give you the engine number on this and the Murray number from the back. So unfortunately, this deck is cracked here at one of the engine bolts, so I can't use this deck. I'm going to have to save the handle and the wheels for another project. So this thing is toast. I undid the spring here for the kill wire linkage because I don't have a cable, so I'm going to have to manually mess with that, but I don't think it's going to run for very long. Oh, look, in the sandbox here, there was the bolt for the carb. I don't know what all the sand is from, but I can reuse the bolt. I'm just missing the 10 millimeter up here in the front on the tank. This is crazy. Maybe they were using this at Siesta Key to cut the beach. That's beach sand. Okay, I probably shouldn't mess with this, but I'm just going to give it a maybe half a turn. I bet you this thing starts. I love these old Sprints. I know a couple of you guys think they're crap boxes, but if they made it this long, there's got to be something to it, and the carbs are extremely easy to rebuild. So the model number on this is 220011 X-ray 92 alpha, manufacture date 8th month 4th day of 04 2004 on the Murray frame number. We'll see if it has an air filter. Probably don't. So like I said, I'm on vacation this week, so I hope to get a lot of stuff done. Like I said, the grass is going to go berserk here with all the rain we got. Okay, so let me just get a big screwdriver. That thing's all screwed up. So kind of wondering about that radiator. Worst comes to worst, I send it back. I mean, it was sent back once already. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Saved over 50 bucks, $62, because it was a beat up box. Okay, what do we got? Original Briggs filter, shrunk 20%, and it's just sand now. So I'm not even going to mess with that. Like I said, springs are still in place. Air veins moving. I would call that a dirty carbo. That's the dust from the filter. Looks like filter garbage. So this engine would go on something else. I just have to find a better deck for this. Mm-hmm. That's going to be good enough. Let me get rid of this wire, air filter. Get some juice. My Father's Day happy juice. Blast this thing. Wait for the scrapper to show up. Give him back his blower. All I got into it is $10. It was $10 and change on eBay for another carb. I'll just give it back to him and say maybe you can use the carb on something else and try to get my money back on one of his scrapper motors, his side of the road specials. Like I said, I think he's an opportunist. He doesn't do this full time. He happens to find these and he knows I fix them, so he makes some money. Overfilled, and boy, that looks like some well-used oil. I don't think you could use it anymore. Maybe it's the original, who knows. If they can't do an air filter, probably they don't do an oil change. This thing might have mechanical issues. Wow, kicked off, a little smoky. Let's put you down here. Put you down here right on the exhaust. Okay, so I'm happy with that. For such a beat up machine, I'm surprised. Parts missing, but it fired off. We got to find another deck for this thing. So it gives somebody some more mowing life. This one's dead. I'm going to strip the engine off. Make a note on the engine that it's got good compression and grab the wheels. I can always use wheels in the discharge flap. They come in without flaps. I'm always looking for those. So I'm going to strip this thing down like a naked porn star. Grab everything off of there. So since it's Father's Day, it's giveaway day. I got stickers for you guys. You guys email me. I got a whole stack of stickers here. I'll put that down below. Tommy.time. Tommy.time at Yahoo, just like the tool deal. So we're going to look at this thing. I see some chew marks. I don't know if that's from shipping or from manufacturing, but let's talk about these 3 stickers in 1 sheet. You guys just email me, say sticker time at Tommy.time, and I'll mail you one till they're all gone. I think there's 30 sheets in here, so the first 30 get a sticker. I'll put them in the mail. I'm on vacation this week. I'll put that down below. Tommy.time at Yahoo. So that's that. Let me pull this thing out of the box. It's been through hell, but the foam seems to be there. Big cardboard piece missing from the bottom. Kind of crushed right there. That's where I saw the damage. If you experience any of the following issues: damaged packaging, installation issues, other problems, product compatibility. So let me manhandle this thing out of there. I don't know, maybe it got beat up with UPS, and the original receiver Amanda said, "The hell with this. It looks like it's beat up. I'm not even gonna open the package." But I think it's gonna be okay. I got a good visual of what I'm looking for with the original one, with the 2 lines. The transmission cooler, I believe, is this one. The ports for the transmission cooler. And there's nothing on this side except the hook for the electric fan. And then your top hose right here. It goes something like that. Stands like this. Okay, I see some production blemishes there, but that's not an issue. There's no water here. This is just the crimping against the plastic tank. It's just a production thing. So I'm not going to complain. I don't see anything broken. This is just the bottom stud. Goes in a rubber grommet to keep it steady. No cracks on this side. Cardboard looks like it's intact here. I don't see any punctures. So I think we're good for 50 bucks and some change, just because it was a beat up package. I'll take it. Like I said, if I wasn't happy, I'd just send it back. So why not give it a shot? Not installed, so dry tank. I do see a sliver of aluminum down there from production. I'll have to try to get that little piece of aluminum. Nothing else looks out of place. Okay, so if you guys get an opportunity when you're looking at Amazon, underneath the description it'll say other buying choices and the price will be in blue. Click that, and then up on the right side it'll bring up all the other cheap selections. I have a 22-inch desktop, so it's easy for me. Maybe you guys on a smartphone, I don't know how you do it. Maybe you can. Sounds like it would be a pain in the ass trying to look at everything on a little 3-inch screen. Okay, so that's that. We're done. I'm going to throw this in the cab of the GMC, mess with that later. Start breaking down this thing. Wait for my scrapper to show up, and I'll give him the 2017 carcass and pull the engine off of this, engine and blade, and save the engine for something else, and give him this as well. Steal the side chute off of this one. So I got 2 operating side chutes and the wheels, maybe the handle. Too bad it didn't have the bail bar, but the rest of the handle looks like it's in decent shape. Always can use a handle. I think I had one come in a couple weeks ago. I had to push it across the lawn. It was missing the handle. Maybe this will be a good candidate to make a complete machine. Okay, happy Father's Day. No clucking around. You guys want a sticker, you email me and I'll get them in the mail this week. Even if you don't use all these things, put them on your garbage can or on your mailbox. Find a home for them. Gasoline, mixed fuel, and diesel. Okay, I covered it all. Happy Father's Day again. I'm going to go to work, do some disassembling, get rid of the cardboard box, which was salvaged beyond repair, get rid of the foam, and put some more crap away. Okay, adios, amigos. Happy Father's Day. Have a good day. Tip your waitress and wait staff. Email me on the stickers. It's sticker time this week. It'll be your little late Father's Day treat, email me. Don't hesitate. No hesitation. They'll come to you in the mailbox. Just give me your address, street address, or if you've got a P.O. box number, give me your shipping address, and I'll drop them in the mail. Adios.